So, where are we going?
Cheesecake Factory.
What are we doing in Cheesecake Factory?
Celebrating my birthday.
We are celebrating your birthday. We're going to Cheesecake Factory to celebrate this guy's birthday. Well, I've been to Cheesecake Factory in San Francisco, but not Cheesecake Factory here in New York City. And the one in New York City is located in Queens. And we're on our way to it, and it's gonna be my first time in Cheesecake Factory in Queens. We'll see, I'm excited. Are you excited? Are you excited?
Still cold. That was the same level of excitement I ever did.
What are you gonna order? Let's look at the menu. Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory. Thank you. Hello, sir. Gonna order first?
Sure, can I get the macaroni and cheeseburger?
You want that mac and cheese burger? How do you want that cut?
Medium well.
And with that, you get your choice of French fries or potato fries.
French fries, please.
And for your drink set?
Could I get the pineapple Moscow Mule?
Got ya. And for you?
I would like to have filet mignon.
Got it. And how do you want that cut?
Rare.
And with that very plain mignon, you get mashed and your choice of vegetable. Do you want like asparagus? We could do broccoli, green beans, corn, spinach.
Are you allowed to mix it or not?
See, if you don't want the mash, we could do 2 vegetables.
I want the mashed potato and asparagus.
Asparagus? You want regular asparagus or grilled asparagus?
Grilled asparagus.
And for your drinks?
I'd like to have red sangria.
Got it. And for your sangria, you want the skinny sangria from that menu or regular sangria?
Regular sangria. And everything 0 calories, right?
He's joking.
I was like,
You don't like brown bread? You don't like brown bread? Thank you.
In case I'll just throw it.
So that's the macaroni cheese.
It's fried on top.
Let me try the steak on its own. Try this one. Let's see. Do the honors. Eat that burger. Well, you order it. Now you can wipe it in your lap, literally. Show it to the camera while you're writing. And don't forget the lettuce. Can I get the ultimate red velvet cheesecake?
I'm doing one slice of that to stay to go.
The steak.
Steak, got it. I'll be right back.
And I'd like to have the cherry.
Very cherry?
Yeah.
Also the steak.
Can you also order the small original cheesecake for to
Got it.
You know this price?
Yeah. Just a slice of original to go, or like the
No, like the-
okay, the 6-inch.
Yeah,
Got it.
for two.
Okay. So I'm putting in a red velvet to stay, a very cherry to stay, and I'm putting in that 6-inch to go.
Here's your cheesecake. Eat it. Show it to the camera. That's your birthday cheesecake. So this is what I'm having, the Ghirardelli Ultimate Cherry. Let's see this. Look at it. Woo. Zero calories. Red velvet. Red velvet. Cherry. Bite. Here you go. We went to Cheesecake Factory in Queens to... Why did we went to Cheesecake Factory again?
For my birthday.
Yeah, to celebrate his birthday. And why did we choose Cheesecake Factory then? Well,
Because I've never been there.
well, he's never been there. I've been to Cheesecake Factory in San Francisco. Like, if you guys are subscribed to my channel, like you guys are gonna see in my videos that I went to Cheesecake Factory in San Francisco. But if not, like, I'm gonna put, like, I don't know, like a link down below or somewhere right here for you guys to check it out so you can see what Cheesecake Factory look like in San Francisco. So what do you think of Cheesecake Factory?
I liked it. It's good. It's very big, very what's the word I'm looking for? Heavy food.
Well, that's the thing though, and here's the crazy thing though. A lot of people are going out and about now, and like from what I heard, like mask is no longer mandatory in the state of New York or in the city of New York. I think it's in the state of New York.
Most of the mask mandates are gone, except for like on the subway. But even the national mask mandate is gone. It's just New York City has specifically chosen to keep it.
Yeah, but
not that like half the people on the subway are wearing masks anymore, even if you're supposed to.
And yeah, and a lot of people are out and about, and businesses, should I say businesses booming, all of that. But like,
I don't know.
People are like out and about, like including us, and it's nice to see people. Like I've seen like this lovely family from the UK next to us, and like they're eating cheese at Cheesecake Factory as well. So what did you order, by the way?
So I got the mac and cheese burger. It's a burger with the burger with cheese, and then on top of that they had fried mac and cheese, sort of like in the shape of a patty on top of that, on top of the burger, and then and buns.
And 0 calories, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to me, I always like to order steak when it comes to like this. Well, for me, this is a fancy restaurant, but for some people, it's just a casual dining restaurant. Which is, I get it. But yeah, for me, if there's table service, like that's fancy to me. Like I'm a simple guy. I'm very easily impressed with things. But yeah, so would you recommend like Cheesecake Factory to people?
Yeah, it was good. I've only been there once, but yeah, it's in that mid range of dining out. It's like Applebee's. Because coming out from out west, I don't know how many Cheesecake Factories there are. I mean, I wasn't really familiar with it.
So there's none in Montana, right?
Not that I'm really. There could very well be, but.
But like, yeah, I got excited. Well, I haven't been to like, I haven't experienced like the actual Cheesecake Factory like dine-in experience. Like I only went to Cheesecake Factory in San Francisco to buy, their signature dish, which is cheesecake. Their signature product, because it's in the name itself, cheesecake, to give it to my aunt, because I was visiting her in San Francisco. And I was thinking like, what kind of cheesecake should I get? And from what I understand, New York is known for like strawberry cheesecake, so I got strawberry cheesecake. So
the closest location it lists when I put in my hometown is Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
So I'm going to assume there's probably none in Montana, which is why I was not really familiar with it.
Do you think they have the same menu or it's different as well?
I'm sure it's probably the same.
And they have a massive menu though. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I was looking at the menu prior to like our arrival, because I wanted to make sure like they have what I like. Well, most of the time I like steak or something. This guy is a burger guy. Especially if you guys are subscribed to my channel, like on his last birthday we went to like this place called the Horny Ram, and they sell like pancake burger or something. I'm gonna put like a link somewhere in here probably. And he enjoys, like every time we go to places he likes burgers. Even in Philippines, I let him try the burgers in Philippines. That's why.
Well, I mean, what I used to do more growing up was just get the just plain burger or whatever at places. So me getting the mac and cheese or what I got, was that last year or the year before?
Where?
At the Horny Ram. That was the pancake burger.
It's on your birthday as well.
I remember it was on my birthday, but was that? I don't remember if that was last year or the year before.
It's last year.
Last year? Okay.
Because the year before, like everything is locked down, remember?
I don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because that was just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Of
and all of us
happening.
had to stay home.
And yeah.
And that's the reason why there's a lot of people now, because everybody wants to go out and like, you know, hang out. Like all of us are trying to go back to normal. Well, a new normal or something, but at least we can do things now. It's not as strict as before. And yeah, I enjoy it. I recommend like Cheesecake Factory to each and every one of you guys. Hopefully you guys can visit it as well, especially people who are visiting from other countries, like that lovely family we were sitting next to from the UK.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you're talking about Cheesecake Factory, you got to talk about the cheesecake. So we did get cheesecake after the meal, of course.
And you couldn't even finish your cheesecake, and it's a small piece. It's a small piece.
Because I just had a huge burger.
Yeah, it's a
and
small,
fries.
It's a small piece, and everything is 0 calories, and you cannot finish it. Like, what the hell?
So, what kind of cheesecake did you get?
I got the very cherry Ghirardelli chocolate cheesecake, and it's very pretty, and it's sweet. Like sweet in a good way, like not like, you know, those other desserts that are like sweet, but like it's not even edible. Like it's too sweet, like you cannot even, it's not palatable anymore. Well, for me there is such thing as too sweet, you know what I'm saying? Like this one is like perfect blend, and like you can eat it with coffee. Like let's just say you're drinking espresso based drinks, like latte without sugar, and like it's a perfect complement to that. Like they complement each other. It's amazing. That's why. And I also got like red sangria, which is amazing. I didn't know it's gonna match well with like my steak, because I was thinking of like ordering red wine, but like I want something chili as well. And then I saw sangria and like, oh, let me order this one, and I enjoy that. Mm-hmm. Well, what about you?
Well, I got the ultimate red velvet cake cheesecake.
Yeah, that one is good as well. I don't know why I couldn't finish it though.
Because it's a lot of food.
Mm-hmm. Like you gotta take it to go.
And then you just gotta, we haven't had any, but just a plain cheesecake.
For our roommate. That's what. Well, we live in New York. It's normal to have roommates in New York. Like for all of you guys who find it weird, like in New York City, like I'm not gonna say it's mandatory, like you need to have roommates to survive in this city, because it's really expensive in here. Because if we don't have roommates, we're not gonna be able to afford like Cheesecake Factory to begin with. So it was a nice experience. What do you think of the service though?
It was good. I didn't have any complaints.
I was looking at their Wi-Fi. I think they have Wi-Fi, but you need to ask for it. I didn't ask for it because I was busy recording things as well, and I was busy with the food. Like I was more focused on the food than googling things, YouTubing things, or something like. And yeah, I was recording as well, but I'm trying to enjoy the food.
Had a nice decor. We were sitting in the not in the main area, but they had like sort of an outside,
an adjacent
area with sunlight, which was nice.
Natural.
Because that's one thing I do like, getting more actual light. It doesn't even need to be natural light, but a lot of times it's just kind of dim in those places. Like if we had sat in the main area, it would have been more dim.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be sitting in a place getting more natural light.
What do you think they can improve with their service? Anything to improve?
I don't know. I don't have any notes.
Well, because it's your first time there, so probably maybe if we go there like on a regular basis, like we can recommend something, but it's not like...
Not enough ketchup.
You think so?
Yeah, they gave me a little thing of ketchup, and I don't know. I didn't ask for more, but still.
Is that the reason?
They didn't give me like a bottle of ketchup, but they gave you
a steak sauce, a steak sauce and
Tabasco sauce. Which you're eating a steak.
Well, I like it spicy. What's wrong with that?
You know, there's some people who would think that's just kind of low class, even adding stuff to your steak, because your steak is supposed to be already cooked to a certain level, to like that. It's supposed to be, that's the way it is. You don't need to add sauce or anything.
Yeah, well, I tried it with like without the sauce or something like that, but I don't know. I like to add things to it. They offer it,
because some chefs would even find that insulting if you added if you add sauce to like their food
Understandable.
or
Well,
salt or anything.
they offer it, and I said, okay, let me add this sauce. Like I said, I'm not. Some people look at me like I'm fancy when it comes to taste. No, I'm not. I'm just a simple guy.
I don't know if fancy is the word they're thinking.
No, like some people think I'm sophisticated. I am not. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I like to add sauce, like steak sauce and Tabasco sauce or something like that. Well, they offered it, so I added. And well, I remember we went to like on the Horny Ram and we ordered steak, and they don't have that. They have a different. I forgot the name of this thing they put on the steak that's very herby flavor, and I enjoy it or something. I'll manage with or without things. That's why. But I really enjoy the steak, and especially like I don't know, I miss spicy food as well, so that's the reason why I added it. And I did not just add it on the steak. I put it on my mashed potato as well. Even in my asparagus. Why didn't we put hot sauce in your burger?
I don't like hot sauce. I would not have liked it if you did that.
And as you can see from this face, like I eat food with spices and flavor. That's why. And yes, for those of you who don't know, I'm Filipino, so yeah, I'm good with my seasoning.
What are you saying? Like from this, like I don't do seasoning, as you can tell. I eat on my food plan.
Well, that's what you're saying. I offer you the hot sauce. The hot sauce, and you said you don't want it in your burger. You don't even want it in your fries. Should I put hot sauce in my cheesecake? My cheesecake?
I don't know why you would.
Just to add flavor to sweet and spicy.
It's like those spicy Mexican candy they have.
That's right. I can tell you haven't been to like a lot of places. And try things. So what do you guys think? Cheesecake Factory, yes or nay for you? What about you? You like Cheesecake Factory?
I liked it. You know, I mean, obviously it's not some tiny space that nobody's ever heard of before. It's a major company. I mean, let me look that up. I'm just curious. How many locations do they have?
And I wonder if they have it in the UK. Really, like I got curious with like this British family next to us. I don't know if they're tourists or they live in the US, but like it's just nice to see like foreign people in this country as well. And like it or hate it, like you miss the tourists every now and then in New York City, and they're starting to come back.
So there's over 300 locations.
I'm trying to remember because I know we have establishments that doesn't exist in the US anymore, but they have it in Philippines. Forgot the name of those places. I was watching those videos as well online, and they say like, oh, they don't have it in the US anymore, but it's still popular in Philippines, they say. So I'm assuming, I'm assuming they have Cheesecake Factory in the UK. Like,
I wouldn't assume that.
Why do you say that? Because I feel like there's Cheesecake Factory.
They're a US company.
Why don't you check Cheesecake Factory if there's one in Philippines? Yeah, well, let's check. Because he keeps on insisting like it's only in the US. Like you'll never know.
There's one in Manila.
See? There's Cheesecake Factory in Manila. Because you're assuming like it only exists in the US.
Well, I didn't say that. I was just saying you can't assume it's not.
Because usually like what we have in the US, like they have it in other places.
Well, because it's a big company. No, there isn't a Cheesecake Factory in London or the UK. According to Google.
I wonder if that family visited the US just for Cheesecake Factory.
I'm sure they had their other reasons.
Well,
or they might have visited just thinking like, oh, well, we thought this was an actual factory for cheesecake.
Well, you'll never know. Like remember when we went to the West Coast, California to be specific, we tried In-N-Out, because we never had In-N-Out before. So that's the reason why, one of the reasons why we visit, California. So I'm assuming like this British family visit the US just to try Cheesecake Factory. Like nothing wrong with that. Like all you tourists or all of you non-Americans watching this video and you wanted to visit the US, like I encourage you to visit Cheesecake Factory as well. So you can try like awesome American food. Would you consider it like authentic American food?
I don't know what's authentic.
Authentic
American food. Like that's.
Authentic, like macaroni and cheese, because they have casserole as well.
No, because like the whole idea of having authentic food is basically eating a recipe the way it was prepared back when, that like recipe originated in that country, not using like substitute ingredients or like doing it in a completely different style. But by the time, America's such a hodgepodge of different cultures.
But
calling something authentically American is really hard to pinpoint because there's like so many different things that could say kind of come from America, but also are really just from a certain group that came to America and originated it
and invented it in this country. So I guess you can say it's authentic now.
But I mean, most people consider like burgers and fries and pizza.
But there's more to it than that. Like there's casserole, there's grits in the US. What else do they have? When I used to live in Virginia, like they had like this different dishes that I tried before, collard greens and all of that. And when we went to Montana, like huckleberry things. I remember eating like huckleberry pie in Montana. See, American. You always think like America is not culinary rich or something. Doesn't have a rich culinary tradition or something like that. A lot of, especially like this friend of mine from Greece, like you think America doesn't have like a rich history. Like actually it does. They have a rich history in this country. Coming from an immigrant. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And I've been here for like quite a while, and like, I've seen things and I tried things, and like, yeah, there's like food like uniquely American, should I say. And hopefully you guys can visit it so you can try American food in the US. It's more than just burgers and fries. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a like, a share, and subscribe. And please be kind in the comment section, and happy birthday to you. And I'll see you guys in my future video. Bye.